Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about collections for real estate photographers. So let's get into it. All right, so if you're into real estate photography, make sure to subscribe to my channel as I put out daily content on the topic. In this video, I just want to talk a little bit about collections. What collections is so if you charge your customers or you send them an invoice and they never pay and they don't pay for an extended period of time, do you or do you not send them for collections, right? So we've gone both ways. We previously, every little thing that wasn't paid within 90 days, we would send for collections. Now, from my experience, it kind of created a negative customer experience. Previously, we had an employee that just loved sending people to collection. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I'm like, first off, we don't collect all the money to begin with, and then a lot of times it would have a negative impact on our customers' credit. I found that typically just reaching out, having a phone call or is just as good, or if not more effective in the collections realm of things. Now, to avoid having to send people to collections, I definitely recommend getting a payment method up front, whether that's a Visa or whatever. We use Stripe, we use QuickBooks, and we have our customers' information stored on those systems. So, and then we also block certain customers from being able to send, or we have to approve customers that we allow, where we'll just send them an invoice and they can pay it themselves, and that's just from their track record with us. So it just, obviously it's not going to eliminate all the problems that we have with collecting on jobs that we've done, but it definitely helps. And for the most part, real estate photographer or real estate agents are very good payers. A lot of times, it just might not be top of mind. It might hit their spam folder. There's a lot of issues. I do remember a couple months ago, I spent a good week just going through some old ones, just trying to collect old invoices that weren't paid. And I definitely not an activity that I enjoyed, but it's something that I had to do to get through it. And, I definitely, like I said, I recommend making sure you get payment up front. It just creates so much more work just chasing somebody around to get paid for work that you already did. So might as well just capture the information up front. But that's up to you. If you want to send somebody, you do all that, or you make an exception, they never pay you. In my opinion, it's not worth sending to collections. It might be worth sending to collections if it's whatever that dollar amount you think is worth in your mind, maybe $300, $500, or $1,000 or something like that, where you want to make sure that you get paid for the invoice. But I definitely try everything in my power before going down that road, because it can create more issues and more problems for you later on, as I had experience. So typically now it is extremely rare that we send people to collections, and I just becoming the collector myself, or delegating that to somebody else to do that. So anyways, those are just some of my thoughts on collections. So just, if you're new to real estate photography, just make sure you get a payment method up front that you can charge on the back end once you're finished with your job. Not only does that make it easier for the customer, where they're not having to do any additional actions to pay, but also you have a solid payment method when you're finished, and you're going to collect. Now, sometimes cards expire and there's other things, but for the most part, you're not going to have any issues. So anyways, those are my thoughts on collections. If you got value out of this video, hit the like button. We'll see you guys on the next one.